Hi, and welcome to today's class. Today we are going to be doing a 20-minute full body Pilates. This is going to be very beginner friendly. We're really going to slow things down, really focusing on the breath, taking things very slow and controlled. So we're going to go ahead and get started with some breath work. So just in a nice seated position, just resting your hands on your knees. We're going to take an inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Good. Two more just like that. Inhale. And exhale. Just really grounding yourself in this practice. We're here. We made it. So one more inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. So we're going to go into the next breath and really connect a little deeper to our core. This next breath is very important for all of Pilates, basically. So this breath is going to teach you how to move through your Pilates practice. So as you are inhaling, you're going to really expand and exaggerate through that rib cage. And then as you exhale, you're going to slide that rib cage down like you're doing a crunch, really connecting to that core. Good. Do that two more times. Inhale through that rib cage. Exhale, slide that rib cage down like you're doing a crunch. Good. Inhale. Expand through the rib cage. Exhale, slide that rib cage down. Beautiful. So just remember that breath as we go. We're going to get back into it, into the practice. But from here, let's just close down the eyes. We're going to look to the right, come down and around, to the left, and then back to center. To the left, down and around, back to center. So two more on each side. Down and around, back to center. To the left, down and around, back to center. You can open your eyes. We're going to just place the right hand down on the mat, lifting that left hand up and over, feeling a nice stretch through that left side body, and then coming down and around to the other side. Beautiful. Do one more on each side. So coming back to the left, back to the right, and then one more to the left. Beautiful. And let's just sit up. Inhale, reaching all the way up, and then interlace those fingers together. Just a big stretch. Good. So we're going to come into a seated position with your knees up. So one of the most important things about Pilates is being able to use that pelvic tilt. So what I mean by that is in this position, we're going to sit up nice and tall. Imagine that there is a string coming out of the top of your head, connecting you to the ceiling that is just holding you up straight. You're going to reach those arms forward, press them into, or plug your shoulders into the back. And then from here, you're going to begin tilting through that pelvis as you come down, not all the way, but just about here, and then lifting back up. Beautiful. Let's do that a few times here, really using the breath. So inhale as you tilt back. Exhale, sit up nice and tall. Beautiful. So let's inhale, sitting back, tilting through that pelvis. Exhale, sitting up nice and tall. Good. Three more just like that. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. One or two more. Inhale. And exhale to sit back up. Beautiful. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. From here, we're going to come all the way down. All the way down. Lengthen those legs out nice and long. Lengthen those arms away. Take a deep inhale. You're going to squeeze those heels together. As you exhale, you're going to tuck the chin to chest. Coming all the way up and over. Keeping those shoulders plugged into the back. Keeping those heels squeezed together. Feeling that nice stretch to the back of the legs. And then we're going to come back up. And then exhale all the way back down. Slow and control, keeping those shoulders plugged into the back. Good. Inhale, reaching over the head. Exhale, tucking the chin to chest, squeezing those heels as you come up and over. Beautiful. Got one more of these roll-ups to do here. We're going to sit back up. Inhale, and then exhale, squeezing those heels together, plugging the shoulders into the back, coming down one vertebrae at a time, really scooping through that core. Good job. Got one more roll up here. Inhale. And exhale. Squeeze those heels together. Stay up nice and tall, coming forward, over those legs. Really lengthening through the spine here and the back of the legs. Good. Inhaling, sit back up. Exhale, coming all the way back down, squeezing those heels together, plug the shoulders into the back, scooping through that core. Great job. From here, I'm going to bring those knees up, bring those hands behind your head. You're going to take a deep inhale and exhale. We're just going to crunch up. Remember the breath that we used at the beginning. We're really going to put that into play here. We're connecting to the breath, really getting things moving, warmed up. So inhale, expanding through that rib cage. Exhale, slide that rib cage down like a crunch. Good. Go 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Coming all the way down. Bring those hands down by your side. We're going to bring those legs into tabletop here, and we're going to go into some toe taps. So from this position, we're going to shift that leg forward and down, and then lifting back up. All of the motion is coming from the core, from that lower body. You're just shifting. You're not bending or anything like that. You're really just shifting that leg, shifting that 90-degree shape down to the mat and back to hip height. Then the opposite side. Good. So let's go for 10 here. 10, 9. You're inhaling as you tap down, and exhale, squeeze that core as you bring that knee back in. So 7, 6, 5, squeezing that core as you pull that knee back in. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. So we're going to take it up a notch. From here, we're going to extend that leg and bring it back in for 10. Extend. 9. Extend. 8. Really squeeze that core as you draw that knee back in. 7. 6. 5. You're doing great. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Great job. Just hug those knees in. Give yourself a little hug. And just rocking side to side. You can just turn your head from ear to ear, just rolling out any tension. Good. And then we're going right back into tabletop. From here, we're going to extend. You're going to lower and lift that leg as you bring it back in. Good. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Just hug those knees in. We're going to rock up to a seated position. So we're going to go for rolling like a ball. One of my favorites in Pilates. It just feels so good. You'll love it. Okay. So we're going to bring those knees in. You're going to bring those hands to rest about on the shins and make sure those elbows stay nice and wide. From where we're really going to focus on that tilt through the pelvis. So inhale as you tilt to roll back, and then exhale to come up. goal of this is to not let your feet touch the ground as you come back up, which mine just did. So let's redo that. We're going to go for 5 rolling like a ball here. So let's go. Inhale and exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, we're going to come back, bringing that right knee in. You're going to pull that knee in 2 times. So 1, 2, and then we're going to switch. 1, 2, and switch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's take it up a little notch. We're going to extend through that leg, okay? If you can't, just continue with the bent knee, okay? So with the straight leg, we're going to do the same thing. You are pulling that leg in 2 times, 1, 2, and then we're switching. As you switch, there's a difference between having your leg fully extended and then externally rotated. Internally rotated, externally rotated. So we want to have the legs externally rotated. As we switch, you want those heels to kind of brush one another. So, and you always bring that leg to you. You don't want to reach and grab the leg. You want to keep your hands here and pull that leg into you. So 1, 2, switch. 1, 2. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Hug those knees in. Just rest your head on the mat. Rocking your neck side to side, just removing any tension. Beautiful. Okay, so we're going to go into a shoulder bridge here. So you're going to place your hands down onto the mat. Really press those triceps into the mat. Through the shoulders. Take a deep inhale. You're going to tilt through that pelvis, pressing through those heels, pushing those hips towards the ceiling. So we're in the shoulder bridge here. You don't want to overextend through the ribs, but more so like pull them in so that you're nice and tight through here. And then we're going to just articulate all the way back down. Beautiful. So inhale to come up. And then exhale 1 vertebrae at a time all the way back down. Good. Let's do that 3 more times. Coming all the way up. And then lowering, articulating all the way down. Good. So 2 more. All the way up. And articulating all the way back down. Good. 1 more. Inhale to come up. Good. We're going to stay up here. From here, this one might be a little challenging. And if you can't get this, it's totally fine. Just continue with the lower and lift. But if you can, we're going to extend that right leg into this and up to the ceiling. You're going to flex that foot to lower and then point to lift. Okay? Let's go for 8 here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, really pressing through that left leg. 2, and 1. Good. Lower that foot down. Lower all the way down. Just hug those knees in. Just give yourself a big hug here. We're going to inhale the legs away and then exhale, coming back. Okay? Let's go 10. Inhale and exhale. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Just hug those knees in. And then we're going to go right back in to our shoulder bridge and go onto the left side. So bring those hands down by your side, taking a deep inhale. Exhale, articulating through that spine. Bringing those hips up, making sure that those ribs are knitted in. And we're going to extend through the left foot here. We're going to point to flex, flex to lower, point to lift for 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lower that leg down. Bring those knees in. Great job. So from here, we're going to finish on 3 teasers, and we're going to lower and lift for each teaser 3 times. If it's too much for you, just do the teaser. It's going to be great. So bring in those hands above the head, lengthening through those legs. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. We're going to tuck that chin to chest, float those legs up. Beautiful. We're going to lower for 3, 2, 1. Hold. Arms up. And then coming all the way down, slow and controlled, squeezing those heels together. Beautiful. You want your hands and feet to kind of hit them out at the same time. So let's go 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Tuck the chin to chest, floating those legs up. Let's go for 3, 2, 1. Good. Hands up. All the way down, slow and controlled. Beautiful. Great job, guys. Let's go one more teaser. So take a deep inhale. Exhale. Float those legs up. Let's go for 3, 2, 1. Arms up. Lower all the way down. Slow and controlled. Incredible. You did incredible, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let's rock up to a seated position here. And we're just going to finish off on some deep breathing. So take a deep inhale through the nose. Long, slow exhale through the mouth. Good. Inhale through the nose. Long, slow exhale through the mouth. Good. This time I want you to place one hand over your heart, one hand on your belly. Take one more deep inhale. Hold. And exhale. Beautiful. Thank you so much for joining me for our practice today. I hope you are feeling amazing, and I can't wait to see you again on the mat soon.